All right, all right. How y'all doing, man? Young Link Jr. Woo! I yeah, happy to be here again. Starting off the new year. We still have more live games, but yeah, man. So those are the Charger crew who watched this game. You should be pleased. I was pleased. I heard some other people's reactions on it, and I know I was. This team played extremely hard, and I won't say it was a must-win game, but it does help us gain momentum going into the playoffs, right? Whatever opponent that we face, it could be the Cincinnati Bengals, could be anyone, right? Or and if we win this game too, and like we did, we're 10-6. That can help our chances to secure that fifth seed. And the good thing is too, we cannot, if we lose against the Denver Broncos, which I don't want us to, we still can we can't go no lower than the sixth seed. So that's a plus. That's a really a good thing for us. That's a gift for us because we control our own destiny. Started off with winning that Dolphins game, and then we just now on 4 game winning streak. This is excellent. This is good. It looked great on this game here far as like I'm getting rid of the bad. So I mean the our rush defense little needs a little bit of improvement, but we still was able to make adjustments in the second half, and we was able to stop Cam Akers. Besides Cam Akers, oh what's up? I think Brown he had a touchdown, and they had like 3 points. But man, I had to say getting to the good man. Justin Herbert. It seems like Joe Lombardi was actually listening to us as Chargers fan, going out here and opening up that playbook for Mike Williams and Keenan Allen, and it was good. Mike Williams was so effective in that game, so efficient. It was just excellent, man. I mean, we really didn't make any mistakes. Just a couple holding penalties and everything, but we used Donald Parham in that red zone. So once we get into the red zone, what's up, DJ? That red zone thing is it's a huge thing, So we was able to score and capitalize on that with Donald Parham, and that's why I really love him so much. He's big, 6'8", huge man, and he's long. He can go ahead. He can go in. What's up, bro? What's up, LA? He can go ahead and do his thing, man. So and that's what I really enjoy about him, Donald Parham, man. And this is why it's so important, like I said, to have these tight ends here. And Joe Lombardi, he did good. I know we give him a lot of criticism, but once he do good, I'm gonna go ahead and praise him on that because this was smart football. Austin Eckler over 122 yards, bro. Like, yeah, he did make some crazy catches today. I'm gonna go ahead and put the link in if you want to come in. I don't know if you got if anybody, but yeah, man, I'm like, bro, like you know, Mike went crazy, man. This is what we needed. We needed this. Like I said, that run game, that rush was good, man. Austin Eckler had a career high, man. I mean, they was comparing him, I think, to what LT, far as the most receiving yards as a running back, and that's something special. I appreciate Austin Eckler what he's done for us since 2017. Keenan Allen, great catches, man. And you gotta understand too with Justin Herbert, man, doing his check downs, bro. He reading these coverages so perfectly, and he's throwing the ball in these tight windows. And it's just it makes things so much easier for us. So proud of this team, man. This is good. I mean, just great momentum moving on with Denver. And you think about this too. Starting off, we lost our pro left tackle, Rayshon Slater, right? We lost Jalen Guidance on IR. We had lost Joey Bosa in that Jags game. It was just a lot of things going on, man, for us. So that we needed help with. So my boy DJ, what's up? What's up?
What
What's up, bro?
what up, Link?
Oh, hold up. I can't hear you.
You can't hear me, bro? Unmuted, unmuted.
Let me see. Dang, I still can't hear you from my end for some reason. He's probably gonna come in and come back out. Killzone, can you say something?
Yeah, what's up?
Why is it?
What's up? What's good?
Why I can't hear nothing? That's weird.
You got your
Let me
headphones
see
on?
something.
You gotta get your headphones on.
What is wrong with this audio here?
Oh, let me try this real quick.
All right,
Let
how
me
about
see.
now? How about now? How about now? Here, I'm gonna leave and come back home.
I can't hear you guys for some reason. Hold up. That's weird. I don't know. I can't. I don't even like can hear me. I don't know what's going on with StreamYard. They'll probably back out again. I'm trying to figure this out. I can't really. That's weird. Killzone, you there?
What's up?
It's still doing it. Maybe see. Maybe edit your mic.
Yeah, what's up? What's up?
Oh, okay. I can hear you. I can hear you now. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they updated an update. That's all.
Oh, okay. You cool. How you been,
So,
man? It's been a long time.
Oh man, I've been good, man. I've been seeing you pop in the stream, man. Just been working. We did the what was it? The Game Awards. Me and Breezy.
Oh yeah.
Elle was gonna be on, but she actually got invited to go to the Game Awards in person because she was in LA. So she went and had some pretty good seats. So we was trying to get it to where like we called her beforehand, but as soon as she got to the Microsoft Theater, what was that Microsoft Theater? Or was it
you talking about the previous video game awards?
Yeah, the one that just passed. We did.
Oh yeah, Elden Ring won Game of the Year. Yeah. Oh, okay. How much was the ticket, bro?
I don't know. I know they had some that was open to the public. Then they had like industry section, and then they had the press section, which was a lot of people, in the press sat. So they had it later. So it was like everybody who was presenting, who was there from the industry, the voice actors, the developers, then the media right behind them, and then the press and influencers and stuff behind them, and then the general public was in the back.
That's awesome. I'm slowly getting back into it too, man. I know that was kind of one of my New Year's resolutions to get into. Like that's why I was growing my TikTok account, and because once you get 1,000, you can start live streaming. I'm looking like I can still generate an audience there, and I was like, I'm gonna start playing retro games because I got a lot of retro games, actually at home. I got still the Nintendo Wii. I still got I got some Nintendo 64. So I was like, man, I can live stream that. I be seeing people on TikTok do that all the time, and it's fun. So I was gonna do that, man. Once I get 1,000, actually, I'll build it up. So if I'll achieve it this year, but I love it, man. I love I just finished because I got a PS4 and stuff. So I just finished Last of Us 1 and 2. Beautiful games, by the way. Yeah, I liked it, and I'm about to play the Marvel, the Spider-Man game, the one, not the Miles Morales one, the 2018
the first one.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, but when I finished Last of Us, I was about to make a review about that. But when I finished Last of Us 2, I was like, damn, man, this is excellent. I mean, it was some things I was kind of disagreeing with as far as the story, but it was still, the gameplay was amazing. I loved it, man.
Yeah, man.
Really emotionally, I was emotionally attached to the characters, man. And I was just, if he was dying off, I was like, dang, and that's another thing too, man. I was gonna get into that too, man. They're making a show on this on HBO. I just hope and pray they don't turn this to The Walking Dead. Don't get me wrong, I love The Walking Dead, but Last of Us, like, please stick to the video game story. Like, don't mess it up. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no Last of Us universe, or you get what I'm saying? I don't want them messing it up, because the game was fantastic.
I think they're gonna. I think they're gonna do the first couple of seasons. Gonna be the first couple of games, and then once we get to the third season, they might do the second game. Might be 2 seasons, and then once because they're getting ready to do factions.
Yeah.
So once they do the factions game, I could see because the way it ended, I see the ways it could they can switch it up and they can bring it back. So yeah, man, I can't wait for it, man. I actually just started my HBO Max subscription for
I might have to, once it come on, I might have to re-download it, because I actually downloaded it HBO Max. I think it was a couple years ago when that new Mortal Kombat movie came out. I just want to see how that was. So
yeah, that kind of let me down a little bit.
It was all right. I mean, it wasn't terrible. It was okay.
Yeah, they let me down with it. The fighting and the choreography and the special effects.
Oh yeah,
was awesome, but the story was like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I guess it's hard to make a Mortal Kombat movie. I don't know. I mean, you could
no,
take
they didn't want to put. I'm just going ahead and say it.
Okay, I guess.
They didn't want to put an Asian actor on there because they didn't want to offend the Asian community. And they also wanted to be able to sell it. So like with Shang-Chi, Shang-Chi was way better execution. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know why they couldn't have just followed like because they was being made at the same time. Why did they just look over and they knew that that's where Marvel was going? Why didn't they just do the same thing and just keep Liu Kang, keep the same story? I get how they wanted to bring in Scorpion. Like, all right, keep him. He can be there, but don't make him be the main protagonist. You know what I'm saying? Don't take out the characters that you took out so early in the game. Like, all right, keep him there, but Liu Kang is still the main character. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, you know, but yeah, like we say, I'm still like I said, it's supposed to be some good movies and anticipating, especially like some good games coming out too in 2023. Like, have you played Callisto Protocol?
Yeah. I'm playing it now. I'm in the middle. I just finished God of War.
Okay.
I'm in the middle of Midnight Suns. I started Callisto Protocol and Final Fantasy Crisis Core Reunion. Final Fantasy 7 Crisis Core Reunion.
Okay, because I was about to see, it's like for me, because like I said, I'm trying to get back into. I was about to I was gonna wait till it go on sale a little bit because Callisto, at least if it's like $30 or so to go get it. Because I mean, some people say it's not worth the,
No, it is. They just was expecting Dead Space, and they didn't get Dead Space.
Oh, okay.
And so like this one is more melee combat focused. Like you do have weapons, but it's melee combat focused, and it makes you think to fight. Like you have a stasis gun, you got a shotgun, you got a pistol.
Slowly updates. That's cool. Because I seen the gameplay of it. I was like, man, this game looks pretty cool. Because I was following Brad. He plays like all the games and stuff, and I like his commentary on things. I'm like, man, this looks, so it's some good things too. I gotta try. Like I said, I gotta get Elden Ring. I want to try that. I was talking to my boy BMT. He said he finished it and played it. He said, yeah, it's really an excellent game.
You gotta. I know you got the Series S, but get
I got the 4. Yeah.
Oh, get the PS5. I thought you said you had took the S back. Okay, I forgot because you had.
Yeah, I took the S back. I don't have it anymore. I just got the
go ahead upgrade to that, and then I would say just depending on. I would say get both of them because you gonna especially if you got a decent TV.
Yeah,
you'll be able and if you upgrade to a Samsung, say your wife is on the big TV, right? You get a Samsung TV in your room or replace both of them, you know what I'm saying, just in case wherever she at, you could play Game Pass on the actual TV. So that way you don't have to worry about, all right, I gotta move the Xbox to this room. I gotta go over here. Like my next couple TVs gonna be Samsung TV.
Yeah, shout out to all my people from sports people here. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? It's my boy Kills.
Now back to the Rams, man. I told everybody because I stepped away from sports stuff. Like I told you that.
Yeah, you could have. I can see you. See, like Killzone. No, like I said, I know you're into the gaming, which is nothing wrong with that. It's a big industry, but man, you're so. When you be making, because you actually talked about this, right? When you make videos about rappers, entertainers, bro, I be looking like, dog, like you be generating like thousands. I'm like, damn, like you be looking like a mini DJ Academics, bro. Like it was just. But I get what you're saying though, because like you don't want that to be your niche, I guess.
No, because it's because the thing is, and funny that you mentioned, I'm nothing like Academics, Vlad.
Yeah.
Because I actually I'm just not the one to be playing with. Like even on the game front, because you got some cats that's black in the gaming community. They just want to immediately go to violence over console. It's just like the block. You got cats that want to live and die over Xbox and play. Like I could play that game, but it's just out of my soul and my spirit to do that, man. Like it's just not.
Yeah, because I remember.
Like, and right now, I could be making thousands upon, like, right now I could do a RIP Gangsta Boo video, and that video gonna probably go stupid viral if I get off here, go record it, put it. I can make it short, and then I can make a long video saying, going through all the condolences and why, But I just don't feel like doing that. Rest in peace, Gangsta Boo. But it's just like
because
it's so negative.
That's actually kind of how I discovered you, because I think you remember. I think we talked about this. You had one video you had 250K. I think you talked. I forgot, you talked about something, man.
It was Bankroll Fresh.
I think it was Bankroll.
It was 21 Savage.
Yeah,
hyping up No Plug after they both did the DJ Glad interview
years ago. It was years, yeah. And I was like, dang, and I like the stuff you were saying, because I was like, damn, it was kind of factual. And then then I saw you had gaming content too, so it made me extra curious. I was like, that's why I subscribed to you. And that was
I might go ahead and do the Gangsta Boo video, because like I wanted to she was so like she was open to do interviews with a lot of different people. Like she was going on the big platforms and charging them, but she wasn't charging. I found out she wasn't charging, people like us that's on the come up that don't have the hundreds of thousands of dollars to be bringing it back on 80 times or whatever. She would still do that. And so I was in the middle of actually going through her discography. I listened to the first album. I was listening to some of her mixtapes. And I was gonna have her to come out, get on the show. And I wake up, I'm riding the car. I'm looking for some work shoes today. I stopped the car. I see my phone update, Gangsta Boo dead at 43. And I was just like, man, like, and part of me, and that's another thing, like, I know more about the industry now and what's actually going on. So that's even more reason why I'm not really trying to be a participant, because I know like what's the behind the scenes stuff is. So, but I feel like I might start back. I might do like a reaction to like the Uncle M 2022 wrap up, man.
I listened to that last night. He stuff he said was factual, man. He kind of went hard on Ye, man. But to I mean, it was good, man. I knew he had to mention the Will Smith. He had a huge list. It was on a YouTube short. He had a huge list. He was in the studio and stuff. He was like, bro, I've been traveling, yo, 50, like, so it was entertaining, man. So hey, we in 2023. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a lot of crazy stuff that's gonna happen as far as like celebrities. And yeah, man. So but yeah, he mentioned that Tory Lanez thing. I was like, oh yeah. So Uncle M, man, he did his thing. Go ahead.
So how did you feel about the Tory thing?
I'm still kind of in between, man. Like I said, we weren't there, but it's just, remember, you're innocent to proven guilty, right? It's not about what we think. It's about that jury. The people in the jury, man, ladies and gentlemen, the jury is very powerful, right? I'm thinking that, they didn't have any DNA evidence that he had the gun or whatever.
No. And then the witness went upstairs with the prosecutor. So that's I think he has a chance to get out on the appeal.
You got to fight an appeal,
he's gonna, because that's witness tampering. So they gonna give him. I don't think he'll get deported, but
I hope not.
He'll get extradited, and he'll get maybe 5 years in prison.
My thing is, and I was telling my grandma that too, because she follows the celebrity news too. We was talking about it, but I was saying, like, I didn't think you can get 20-something years for that, man. I mean,
no, because he went to trial. Because you in LA, so you can't have a strap. My bad, Link. I'm over here cleaning up.
No, you're good.
So you can't have a strap in LA. It was involved in an assault.
Yeah.
So, but my theory on that is that, look, I'm gonna just tell you, it's the story of Samson and Delilah.
Yeah, you mentioned that. Yeah.
And basically, you know what I'm saying, like, you just gotta think, bro. Like, you went against the industry, right? And then the guy who, I don't care, like, if y'all was kicking it beforehand, but you got to just watch your back at that point. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yep.
we seen this movie play out with Chris Brown when he
Yeah,
was signed to
man.
Def Jam, and I'm not putting no stipulations out. It's just when you become independent, and I'm not trying to draw no or say nobody name or whatever. You have a bigger target on your back, and to you have to be careful. Like that's why I've been like people say to me, "Oh man, you being scary. Oh, you doing this?" Like
Oh, you being
I had the
cautious
same.
and smart.
I had the same situation happen with me and the girl I dated and her friend. Once
Mhm.
I realized that was her friend that she introduced me to at her church like 15 years ago, I said, you know what, little mama, I like you. And she was, this is the funny thing. I went to this hotel party and she had a boyfriend. She was going to cheat on her boyfriend with me at the hotel party. So
She's
thank
doing
God I
that.
had to work. So
Yeah.
just imagine if I had got with her and then, but see, she didn't care. That's the
Mhm.
crazy part. She didn't care. And I guess it wouldn't have been like as a big of a deal because I wasn't with them at the same time. But that still would have made me look a certain type of way. And you don't want to be out here looking crazy in that type of situation. So they both got on me because I told her that she cheated on me. Now, first of all, my friend, or he was supposed to be my friend, introduced us and he turned around and said that I stole his girl, right? So that
Yeah.
was already strike one with this chick. And then she ended up, now granted, I didn't know nothing no better. I told her I wanted to have her come to the dance so people would see that I get girl. Cause at school, I wasn't slapping on booties and disrespecting. And I
Right.
went to a private Christian school. So I
Yeah.
wasn't trying to get kicked out doing no flagrant stuff. So me being lame in the game, I said some stuff that I shouldn't have said, and I probably hurt her feelings. But then she goes and cheats on me with the dude that she had me help her move into her mom into her new apartment. So
Mm.
fast forward a few years later, her boyfriend at the time, you know what I'm saying, who I went to in fourth grade, I went to this place called I don't say the name of school. Anyway, went to school together in fourth grade, and I helped him. He was getting whooped so much by his parents because his teacher had their number and they told them to call. So he was getting whooped so bad. Like one time his mom and his dad came and whooped him in front of the whole class, and I felt like my mom and
Wow.
dad was whooping him. So he gets
Man.
on Facebook Messenger and says, he's on her account saying, what if he took advantage of her, what I was gonna do. And I was like, oh, this is a setup. This dude on the other end
Mm.
laughing at me, not knowing that I spoke up for him when this other kid kicked the teacher. Like he said, she told him he had one more offense and he was gonna get held back in fourth grade. This other dude kicked the teacher in the back of her leg and was getting ready. She was getting ready to slap him, and she was getting ready to take him downstairs to his parents to let him know that he was gonna get held back. And I spoke up for him. So this dude gonna stab me in the back. And so I get on the phone. Now her and the boyfriend and made up because she feel like I was trying to break up their relationship and then on top of that get back at her. I'm like, you knew the whole time that y'all was cool and you didn't, you know what I'm saying? So cooler heads prevail from that day forward. Everything I do with a chick, I've had it recorded. You know what I'm
Wow.
saying? From the
Yeah.
phone,
For
the
your record,
text
man.
message,
Yep.
the cribs, the whips, everything is being
Damn.
transposed. No, I'm for real, because
Yeah.
Lord forbid I blow and then they could come back and be like, he did it. No,
See, he said this, he did this. You actually got actual proof.
no. So that's
Yeah.
why ain't nobody, even now, they could do it on you don't even have to be famous, quote unquote. They could do that to you right now.
Oh
You know
yeah.
what I'm
Oh,
saying?
it happens to a
So
lot of brothers, man. Yeah.
so that's why I let them know. And
Mm-hmm.
if I say something crazy, police getting called. If I do something crazy, police getting called. If they say or do something crazy, police getting called.
See, this is why. This is like I said. This is why I mess with you too, Killzone. Like I said, like I said, from your experiences, and you just explain and you learning from it, and you like I said, you being smart, and especially too, like who you hang around, and you applying this too, like you said on YouTube, and everything, man. I remember one time when you was live streaming when you played was it the new Pokemon game, Pokemon Scarlet?
Yeah.
I think you had I don't know, I think it was a couple of brothers, whatever, had like you guys had like a disagreement about something. And
oh yeah, that dude he started tripping with me again when I was making like a friendly competition. Like I'm thinking me and dude is cool, but I had to like I just had to be like, you know what, my bad, bro, because I shouldn't have even that situation. And I've been in them situations too. Sometimes when you get with these cats that's on the internet, because I've had this happen with somebody. I ain't gonna say what website he with. He on the website. He's been a guest on. I say the podcast, Gamer Tag Radio. He's been a guest on that podcast. He's real cool with them. But he's one of them a-holes too. That he had people coming over to my channel trying to start beef and get me to talk about him and hate on him. And I'm like, bro, you just toxic, bro. You one of them toxic fanboys that you clout chased and you know what I'm saying, you was kissing up to the people that's in the industry and they let you in. You knew who you knew who to piss off and you knew who you could kiss up to. So what I tell people is this in the gaming side as well as with the rapper side, because they like it when you kissing up to them. But the moment that you stand up to them and be like, we ain't finna do all that. It's a problem. So I don't even did. That's why. That's another reason. Because my thing is, I don't want to be somewhere with these these over emotional rappers or these over emotional gamers, and then we end up having an issue or a problem or whatever. And it's just, to me, I feel like it just ain't. It's just not worth it to me be going back and forth with a dude or with somebody. Like, it just, to me, I just feel it's just not worth it, bro. Like, it's just not worth it. And
it's counterproductive,
for real. Like, I got to, if I do the vlogs, I got to be like, yo, y'all, I'm just a blogger. This is my opinion. I don't want no smoke, because you know what I'm saying? This is just the type of time that this is the day and time that we live. These cats all they know is all they know is violence, bro. That's all they know. That's all they want.
Stuff, man. But like I said, hey, Killzone. I don't know. I mean, you can stay if you want to. I got some when my boys want to talk about the game.
Oh, go ahead. Bring them up, because I want to say this about the Rams though. First of all, did they win? Go ahead, bring them in.
No, the Chargers won. Hold on.
Oh, see.
I'll see if you can. I'll see if I can hear them. Hey, Bold Up Jordan, say something. Jordan, you there? Yeah, I heard some. Jordan, you there? Killzone, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
So it ain't mine, and I don't know why is it.
No, they got to make sure. There you go.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
I haven't been on. Listen, I haven't been on StreamYard in a minute, so I was like, oh man.
You know, it's a great win for the Chargers as the Chargers go on and beat LA and beat the Rams. So yeah, Happy New Year.
How you doing? Man, all right, you was going in and out. I heard you a little bit. You going in and out. Let's see something.
Yeah, I'm here. What up?
Okay, I can hear you now. Okay, yeah, you said it was a great win and stuff. Yeah.
So.
Oh, he probably come back in. He coming back in. Oh, one thing too before I go, I'm gonna say thank you, Apex, for the $5 super chat. Salute you, do. I appreciate you, man. Been supporting a lot, man. Thank you so much. This means a lot, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What's up, Phelps? Phelps. Yeah, man. And also too, man. Yeah, I've been talking about a variety of stuff, man. A bunch of stuff, man. Because I'm off tomorrow and everything. Yeah, man. Like I said, man. I just don't want any type of negativity, man. Too. Like, and also too, when I be, you follow me for the longest too. So, like I said, I talk about a lot of stuff, man. And when I be talking about these crime videos, right? Like the stuff that was going on in Idaho and stuff. Some people was getting mad at me for like reporting it. And I'm like, bro, I'm just.
Oh man,
But
that
yeah,
happened to me when I
I'm looking like,
played.
why you know what I'm saying? This not everybody. It's just like some comments, and I kind of removed it. Back then I used to go back and forth with people. I'm like, look, bro, like at the end of the day, man, these 4 innocent people, like I said, they were stabbed to death. But for now, what was updated, they found the guy. He was actually a graduate from Washington State University, which was crazy because he studied criminology and serial killers. I'm looking like, but what made this man to go in here and it's like, hey, let me just kill these people, because he had no relationship with them. You know what I'm saying? He had no friendship with him. He didn't know him, so it was
I'm
just
gonna tell
crazy.
you. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this about these dudes doing all these crimes and stuff like
Yeah,
that. They just are not getting no action, bro. That's all it comes down to. Because if they were getting some action, if they were getting some love, if they were getting
yeah,
any type of play from a woman, right? So I guarantee you that they would not uh be involved in this type of behavior. They're not getting any.
So
This is what's going on.
you think he's an incel?
It's deeper than just an incel.
Well, let me say this before, then I'll let you finish.
Go
But
ahead.
my
Go
thing
ahead. Go
is,
ahead.
I get what you're saying though, Killzone, but it's just like that can't be the fucking excuse. Like all this, I feel like so even before I even met my wife, right? I mean, that's been a point in time, like, okay, I mean, not a virgin, but at the time, like, okay, I wasn't getting a play, but I wasn't frustrated to the point like I want to go ahead and take someone's life. Like, my thing is that I feel like it has to be something deeper than that, to the point like, oh, I'm not
No,
getting no
it's
It's
they're not getting attention from their parents. They're not
mhm,
getting attention from their friends, or they feel like their life is meaningless. So
mhm,
they're not getting any sexual experiences. So because they're not getting any of those experiences, they're not getting any love or support. They feel like, so now they feel like they have to attach themselves to um these movements and scandals. And then some of them take it to a whole different level, and they
yeah,
start taking people out because now everybody knows who they are.
mhm.
Everybody knows. They want to know. They gotta know. They
Yeah.
got to. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's almost like
It's
they're
unfortunate.
infamous now. Yeah, yeah. Because now
Yeah,
we all know who they are. We all know. We all know. So now it's a thing where um I don't know, man. I feel like it's a problem. I feel like
yeah,
it's not, it's a problem, and it's just sad because
yeah,
you these men, a lot of them is young dudes that just feel like they gotta throw their life away, and they don't
yeah.
know that, okay, at least I get at least I give the Passport brothers. They at least said, you know what, we not getting no play. We didn't work hard. We didn't bust our behind, and these Gales still ain't giving us no play. Okay, it's gotta be somewhere else that I'm gonna get some play, and I'm gonna find some friendships, and I'm gonna be able to feel the love. So I'm gonna go there. Now I don't like the fact that they be throwing it in folks' face. Like, they don't have to. Some things you don't have to tell people that you're doing.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
agree. I agree.
Like, Just go live your life. You don't, but they want to get, even with them, they want to get vengeance, and people don't care. Like when I realized like it was a chick that I wanted real bad, and I still want her to this day, right? But
Mhm.
she don't want me. I'm not sitting up here being mad. I had to sip some water.
No,
I'm not
you
sitting up here being mad
you're right.
that she ain't choosing me.
Exactly.
Like
Yeah.
life goes on.
It's not the end of the
Life go
world.
no, but they feel like this chick don't love me. This
Yeah.
chick don't want me. This chick don't, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So they are they have just given up. And
I'm
so
just
since
thank
they've given
God.
up,
Hmm.
since they given up, it's like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
We gonna go
I
do this, and we gonna,
yeah.
hey,
Well,
go ahead, bro. Go
no,
ahead.
no, I was gonna say, I thank God, like I said, like me and you and other people, I have that support system. At least I got, friends and, a couple friends, I really call, that's, by me and, like I said, the people from YouTube community that, and my, love for God, man, that really helps out a lot, man, especially when you're going through those dark times. Cause, I don't mind, it's like a devil's workshop, man. So, I mean, at the end of the day, man, you just gotta, I don't know, man. You just can't just entertain your demons, if that makes sense, man. I mean, like at the end of the day, man, I feel like it really just takes a lot. Like you have to reach an all-time low to the point to go in there and actually act on taking someone's life for no reason. You get what I'm saying? Like, I do. It's one thing having those thoughts, but actually acting on it, that's a big issue, man. And it's just like, damn, But I don't know. Just hearing about that, man. Like I said, you just reporting stuff about the crime scene. Like I talked about the Gabby Petito case, last year or whatever, and did a lot of that stuff, man. And I mean, for some reason, like I have a passion talking about those things. You know what I'm saying? And like, and crime stuff, and also too, I just want to, just talk about a variety of things and report the news and stuff too. But it does, like I say, it does get kind of draining at times. So that's why I take different breaks and I'll talk about like sports or something that's a little bit more entertaining. And it's just a balance, And like I said, for this year, for my resolution, I just want to move forward, like go live a little bit more. I gotta get my watch time hours out, and also doing interact with my subscribers a lot more too. And sometimes I'm gonna upload, do the old fashioned upload videos, but just change it up a little bit, you know, like how you
Yeah,
frequently like like you go live majority of your videos.
yeah. I'm about to switch it up and go back to. I'm about to start doing some more vlogs and stuff like that. It's just
Yeah.
I'm gonna change up. Like if I do the hip hop vlogs, I'll do them, but I'm not gonna primarily do them because that stuff really drains your spirit and your soul.
Oh
And
yeah.
like
Yeah.
it was just like I'm getting $250, and then they had the apocalypse. I slowed down, but then I
Hmm.
realized I could come back. But I was just like at that point, I was so burnt out personally from the rap game and in how I got disrespected in the St. Louis hip hop scene because it was like I said, as long as I was just up there behind and everything, and if people out there, because I know some guys that have platforms in St. Louis, and that's what they do, and they just love just being all up behind them and paying these people, and then you don't get no views, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
behind it. So it's like I'm just being a fan of you for nothing, and and then if I disagree with you, I'm a scum of the earth, I'm a POS, I'm a
Hmm.
BAN, I'm everything in the book, or you feel like you're gonna take advantage of me, and I'm just like, I don't do that, man. It's even
Yeah.
it's just to the point where people want to be popular at all costs, and nobody wants to like. That's why I like working with you and working
Yeah.
with like getting on BFT and from time to time. But it's just like I've just been rocking on my own, and I like it gets lonely sometimes, but I just can't compromise my position as a man to try to be popular. And I think that's what the enemy wants. That's what Satan wants is for us to want to be worshipped and exalted. And like we're not God. You know what I'm saying? Like I want my platform to do well so that kids can see that, hey, I could do something different. I don't have to be, not only do I don't have to be a rapper or athlete or a gangbanger, but I don't have to talk about the negativity or feed into the negativity just because everybody else is. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So that's the challenge, for me.
I get you. Yeah, and yeah, that's the thing too, man. I was like with the manosphere, it has like its little ups and downs too. The beefs and everything. I was just like, I mean, it was cute at first, but after a while, you like, you should get older, because I just turned 29, man. So as I get older, you just be kind of like, all right, bro.
Happy birthday.
Thank you,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, day after Christmas, man. So, close to that dirty 30, man. 30 young. But
Yeah, man.
yeah, as you getting older, man, time is flying like crazy, man. Like we already in a new
Man.
year. I'm just like, man, bro, like we already in new year, and I only got like a couple more years left on my contract in the service, man. And I still remember my day one in basic training. So it's just, man, it's just like, time moves so fast, man. It's just you want to enjoy as much time as possible, and also too, like why why people are still living and I have a good relationship with, I still want to continuously and give them their roses, man. Just respect them and tell them I appreciate them, stuff like that, because I know you heard about the situation that happened with Sinful to P. He, unfortunately passed away.
Yeah, we still don't know what's going on with
I
that.
don't know
I
who
mean,
caused it. And the crazy part was I don't know too much about him, but I watched a YouTube short a while ago, and he let's say he lost he was talking about he lost 100 pounds in 5 months. And I was like, wow, that's huge. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really think he was a big guy, but maybe I guess I don't know, he had some health issues at the time what motivated him to lose that much weight. But he was in Canada chilling and stuff, and and then don't get me wrong, he's not a perfect guy. I mean, he has his issues in the past and stuff, but I just like what he did on stuff he talked about on YouTube. He was pretty funny guy, and he was like in his late 30s, I believe, and died. Man, I was like, dang, man, it's just, man,
yeah, it's crazy. It's
yeah,
crazy, but it's like,
yeah,
but the thing with that is, right? I've seen people advocate for and against them. I just kind of, like I said, like you said, I kind of remove myself from the manosphere or being associated with it
yeah,
because I seen like people just, I seen stuff that I ain't gonna throw nobody's name out there. I appreciate, the people that have me on their platforms and stuff
mm-hmm,
like that.
mm-hmm,
But I just remove myself because, I don't want to be associated with people who are constantly like criticizing women and everything else like that. And I kind of,
yeah,
I don't endorse nobody, you know what I'm saying? Because, that's a representation of me. You know what I'm saying? So
okay,
I'm cool with people. Like I like what you do. I like what
yeah,
hip hop, L Streets, people like that do. But I don't judge them at the same time though. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna ever
yeah,
sit back and judge that man because it's still sins and things that I need to work on. You know what I'm saying? And like I
right,
was saying earlier about being, standing on my square, standing on business as far as what I tolerate as a man. Sometimes it's just like I'm realizing, okay, these people I'm gonna be cool with. You know what I'm saying? And as far as like a friendship, I had to see like, I had to see what kind of rank or degree that I put them on. You know what I'm
right,
saying? And then, um, just kind of just go kick it, and then, if it ends up being something dope or something whatever or something deeper, then it will go from there. But other than that, I'm not expecting nothing from nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm just living life. Like I lost my grandmother. I've
yeah,
lost some other people that were
awesome,
kind of
yeah,
close to me.
yeah,
So I just live life every day and enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have a whole bunch of women on me right now. You know, some
yeah,
people with, when I tell my story, people be like, "Oh, you capping? No, this, that, and the third." But it's like, nah. Like I went through some things. I did some things. I had fun, but I also realized the the consequences and the spiritual and physical ramifications of my actions and the mistakes that I made. So I
yeah,
don't judge nobody because only God can judge us, right? So when people say it, they be saying it to excuse them. I say it because I'm never gonna judge another man for what they do. You know what I'm saying? It's just if I co-sign with it or I agree with it, I stay out the way. But I can't complain about women. I don't have time to criticize or vilify people all day long. I'm out here trying to set a good example and being, better myself every day as a black man, as a man of
That's all
God.
you can do.
Like
Yeah.
you know. So I feel for him because I feel like he was trying to change. He was trying to, and he was informing people. Like he was still in their lifestyle, but he
Yeah.
was also trying to change his life. He was also, I've seen a valiant effort of him holding himself accountable. If anything else, he, Simple to P held himself accountable before he held anybody else accountable.
He
You
did.
know what
He
I'm
did.
saying?
And like I said, what I like, and I was, in his past too, he was, like I said, he believed in God and stuff like that. And it was just interesting. Like I said, I heard about him when he was on the O'Shea Du Jackson channel. And and he was just introducing himself and what he did and how he got into pimping and stuff. I was like, oh man, this guy is hilarious. Like so but the thing about him, man, like yeah, he had a huge audience though, man. 90,000 subscribers. There's a lot of people who was rocking with him too. He wow. I know his channel. I don't know, probably one of his family members probably gonna take over his channel or something. Ain't no telling. Same thing with the Kevin Samuels situation. You don't know if it's big channels like that, man. If they're gonna, because they generated some income, so you don't know if it's a family member's gonna take over or they leave their password information to it, or I don't know, YouTube deal with that. Get the rights to. But yeah, but we're gonna miss him though, man. We lost a lot of people last year. Unfortunately, Alan, what's Alan Roger Curry,
Yeah,
author.
I hated that.
Yeah, that was crazy. He used to write for O'Shea, and he was the author too of many books. Nice dude. That was unfortunate, man. I'm like, dang, man, just left and right,
Yeah,
man.
I mean, but that we had Gangsta Boo, we had
Yeah.
Offset, we had Kevin Samuels, we
Oh,
had
Offset. Yep.
who else?
Kevin Samuels,
I can't.
Offset, Alan Roger.
There's so many people, man. But
it's
that's
coming.
why
Yeah.
I thank God every day when
Yep.
I wake up and when I
Yep.
go to sleep, and I thank God for my mom, my sister,
Mm-hmm.
all of my family members. Like, and I feel like 2023 is gonna be the best, like one of my best years. I can already feel it just on because I feel like once you get like even with me and my mom, right? We wasn't always on good terms, and it was my fault. You know what I'm saying? Because I wanted to hurry up
Mm-hmm.
and be grown. I wanted to, um, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to do certain stuff, and you know what I'm saying? Like I just learned that you know you got time to make it right with people, and I feel like I made it right with people, and that's why I got Midnight Suns the day before it came out. That's why I got to host, a co-stream the Game Awards. That's why like I
Mm-hmm.
got a new position at work,
The
and
blessing. Yep.
you know what I'm saying? Like everything started coming into place when I started um when I made things right with my mom and I started like honoring her, then I kind of, made peace with certain family members behind the scenes. And you know what I'm saying? Like it's just a whole bunch of stuff that like I stopped being upset with people. Like I understand who people are now. So it's
Mm-hmm.
like I'm never gonna be uh I'm never gonna be like, all right, this person doing this, I ain't gonna rock with them or whatever. No, I'm gonna give them grace because they may not know where I was coming from. Now, unless you
Exactly.
put your hands on me or start
Yeah,
a
it's that
rumor or whatever the case may be, we have a
doxing and all that.
disagreement. Yeah, all of that, or like with that brother on the Pokemon stream. Like I just
Yeah.
block people, you know what I'm saying, and just keep it moving. Like I had to I apologize so that he wanted to bring in uh
I think you
my
handled that
team.
situation great though. As a man, like you did that pretty good. Like you
I
wasn't
mean,
super
but he kept
emotional, but yeah.
no, but the thing is, what I learned with people on the internet and the people, even people that you encounter, like even with that situation, like when it first cracked off, it should have been me just leaving that space, that Twitter space that we was in, and
Yeah.
just keeping it moving. Because then it ended up. I'm thinking we cool, and I'm challenging people, but he just was like, yeah, like, but it over Pokemon, like. So
Yeah.
I apologize to him on behalf of my team and of myself because I shouldn't have had never like it's just certain people you just not gonna win with on the internet, the street.
Yeah.
It's just learn to leave people alone 2023. If they gonna like that brother was supposed to be a college graduate, he was teaching, he was going to Rutgers. It's like if I'm 22, right? And I got a car. I done came from the gutter, as he says, and I got all of that going on at 22. Like I done had that going on at 22. You didn't have that going on at 22, right?
Yep.
We went
Yeah.
through it. So I'm not gonna be on the internet arguing with people over Pokemon. I'm just
No,
not.
it's not
I'm
worth
not.
it.
I ain't got time. I'm chasing down. I'm on the college campus. I'm chasing down whether I'm at the crib, my own campus.
Right.
I'm chasing down chicks. I'm partying. I'm celebrating the fact that I'm a black man. I'm 22 and I'm at Rutgers. I'm doing a graduate program.
Mhm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not finna argue or be whatever. So that just let me know
You're a
he
video
was
game,
probably
right?
picked on, bullied, all of that.
Mhm.
And he young and he got and I know and that's what I told him. I said, I understand where you're coming from, bro. But when you get older like me, when you get older like Link, when you get older, like you're gonna look back and you're gonna be like, man, that was dumb. Like
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't
You're
got it,
wasting
like
your
I said,
energy.
exact overcoming it ain't like
I mean,
ain't
even if you really felt, even it's not the fact that you felt like, even if you felt like that, just keep it to yourself and move on. Like, ain't no,
yeah, no, but he got to keep it real. Like I'm like, man, all right, man, my bad,
Don't get me wrong.
dog.
It's plenty of stuff, even in the sports world. Like, it's plenty of stuff that people be saying that piss me off. But I mean, unless it's too disrespectful. But other than that, I mean, I ain't gonna really, like I said, go
Man,
ahead and
ain't
entertain
nobody
it.
gonna make me mad over the
No,
internet.
but
Like
no, I will say this too.
I'm just go
But
ahead.
okay, but I think I don't think you knew me back then like that. But when I first started this channel back in 2011, right? And like I said, it was a sports channel. We had a I think it's still around. We had a sector. You know how YouTube have their own sector. So we had this one sector called TTC, the Trash Talking Circle. Basically, you trash talk your sports team, preferably NFL teams. You rep your NFL teams, and so whatever team that go against each other within that week, you trash talk that video maker. Basically, and it was a huge community of that. And it was entertaining. Don't get me wrong. And I actually was like, hey, since I freaking like the Chargers, let me go ahead and because the Chargers went against the Panthers back at that time, right? And so I was looking like it was a big Panthers vid makers on YouTube. And I was just starting. I had like 5 subscribers. So I was like, you know what? This is a perfect time for me to go ahead and just cam up out of nowhere and talk trash to them. And I'm like 19, 20 years old. And it worked. It worked. It really did. I generated a lot of views, and then so I get the addiction of it too. But as you like I said, man, then they started taking, as the years progressed, they started taking a lot of personal shots. I'm looking like, okay, what does like what I do for a living, or what I look like, has to do with my team's performance, or the team that I represent or I like a lot and support, play on the field. And that's when it started getting goofy. And then you had like these 40-year-olds acting like children and talking about you. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, you talk about the game, talk about the stats, don't talk about the video maker personally. You get what I'm saying? So that's why and that's when I started venture out on other things like news and stuff like that. I'm like, and plus too, the NFL season is only for so long. It ends in February. So I was looking like I want to make videos like all year long. And so that's when I got into other things. So, but yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, that's a perfect example, man. As you get older, yeah, man, you kind of realize like you're supposed to mature. You're supposed to. Some people don't, but you're supposed to, and realize like, choose my battle wisely. So
and that's where I'm at with it, bro. Like I just
yeah,
can't, I cannot, I just cannot go there or deal with people like that in my because it raises my blood pressure.
oh
Like
yeah,
I cut off a chick that I was dating recently, right? Because of this very same thing. And I'm just like, you know what? No. If you're not giving me peace, you're not giving me the love that I need, if you ain't rolling with my program and what my get down is, like, and I'm not on no toxic masculinity or nothing like that when I say that, but I'm just saying, like, I just need to have peace. Like, when I gotta deal with work. I gotta deal with I'm dealing with it ain't anxiety, but it's just like I'm dealing with life. And
Exactly.
all I want to do when I come home is just it's detox. You know what I'm saying? I want to be with somebody that I can laugh with, joke with, that I'll never get tired of, and I don't have to question their loyalty. So it's
Mhm.
like I be flirting and stuff. You might see me flirt or say something to somebody on the timeline. That's 2023, fellas. If you flirt on the timeline, flirt on the wall, on the Facebook wall, flirt out in the open, had conversations out in the open, so where that chick will want to DM you and get to know you. But you know what I'm saying? Like people say don't be the girlfriend or whatever, but if you be cool with her first, you'll learn everything that. Cause see, when you get in a relationship, she's going, you know what I'm saying? Like you know, she's gonna try to give you her best self, right? And
Yes.
eventually she gonna crack. So you could go the direct way, like, okay, this is how it's going down. This, you know, because women like that. But if you want to get to know her first, just listen to her talk, listen to her statuses, listen to what she's talking about,
Yep.
and then you gotta take that with a grain of salt because that's different than actually being around them. But if you
Mhm.
just be cool, like it's a couple chicks that, like, if I had been patient and just been friends with them, and then later on it was most. I'm like, dang, I got more in common with this chick. I'm more attracted to this girl here, like, but I've already committed to being with this one over here, and I'm like, shoot, I don't really like her like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, she get on my nerves. Like, it, it's just that's what it is. But if you conversate on that Facebook wall, on that Twitter thread before you even hop in the DM, like, I guarantee you it's gonna work even better. And then don't get offended. Like, if a chick tell you no, let her change her mind. Like, I still hold, like, that chick that I was telling you about earlier. Like, she even took me through even more changes. Like, she was with my partner, and you know,
Yeah.
they had dated, and it was like, he's married now, so it don't
Mhm.
even matter. But it's like, I know, like, me and this chick, man, we would be like, we like two peas in a pod, but she ain't attracted to me. So all right, cool. This year I'm gonna get in the gym. This year I'm gonna get this money right. This year, now if the guy see fit for us to be together, all right, cool. But I'm gonna make sure I'm out front. I'm this, that, and the third. I'm gonna tell, like, I'm gonna tell her, like, I ran into another one, like, well, the sister one, because it was like twins or whatever. And I had to tell her
Yeah.
sister, like, yo, this is what happened. Cause she's like, oh, I wonder, you was talking to her when you moved. I said, this is what happened. Like, it was an issue. Something happened where I think I called on Facebook. You know, when they first had the call thing on there, I called on Facebook
Oh
because,
yeah.
like, she said something was going on with her dude. So I told her sister, I said, you know, tell her, you know, because now you don't want to have that going on either. That's another Tory Meg situation waiting to happen. But I was just like, man, tell her, like, yo, I was concerned. Like, yeah, I liked you or whatever, but because I've had, you know, female friends that have had real situations that I just kind of just, all right, I'm gonna mind my business. But then turn around, something happened to them. You know what I'm saying? So I've had to, like, live with that guilt. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? With that, so it's a slippery slope at the end of the day. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Because, you know, you gotta follow protocol. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's like, next time, just like I say, on the wall, don't even DM them. Don't DM them. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, uh, just do it like that, and then that way you can, you know, you can still keep and maintain the relationship. But, you know, back to the sports thing, Link. Like, I knew this was gonna happen with the Rams, bro. When they did they mass exodus from
Oh yeah,
St.
from St.
Louis,
Louis.
man, I
Yeah.
already knew. The Kroenke didn't care nothing about. He wanted to get one Super Bowl for LA to be happy. He don't care about the Rams. All he care about is money, bro. Um he don't even care
Yeah.
about his family and nothing like that, bro. He just cares when you get that type of money. like, and I always pray, like, when I ever, like, now I'm glad I messed up. I'm glad I didn't, I fell out with who I fell out with, or we parted ways, or whatever it is, because I don't have to deal with that now. So when that blessing comes, I know what to do with the money. I know how to save the money. I know how to, like sometimes, like, I even did this today before I got on, man. I went to the store and I was looking for one specific thing, but I saw a whole bunch of stuff that I want. I'll be like, man, I deny myself. You know what I'm saying? And I've even done that. Yeah, like, I'm even starting to do that with women. Like, I'm a lot of stuff that I was doing, a lot of content that I was consuming. Like, I'm slowly, like, not slowly, but I'm like slowly but expeditiously changing that, because God really, like I said, when I got right with my family, like, God really brought me out. You know what I'm saying? From a real dark place. Like, you know what happened? Like, you know, you was there.
Yeah, yeah.
Breezy was there. Hayes was there. L was there. Everybody was there. But I needed that.
And see, the thing is too, because like I said, God bless you. Like, God opposes to proud, and He gives grace to the humble, man. And I truly believe in that. And you stayed the course. You was like, okay, and like I said, you moved back, with your folks, and then you ended up, like I said, you developing a great relationship with them. And in the Bible, the good book always says, honor your mother and father, right? So your life
days should be long.
Right, and you're doing that, and that's a beautiful thing, man. And just those principles, and that's why I want to carry on too, like my whole life, like the whole year, and then just many years, until the Lord calls me home. It's just abiding this word, man, a little bit more too. Like, personally, right? So this is like a personal thing for me. So like my wife and I, like, we've been going to we've been married for two years now. Yep, 2 years now. So we still figuring each other out. We still learning a lot about each other. So, but it's cool though, And the thing is too, I want us to do more things in the church, like going on mission trips, things of that nature, and just do small things in the church, like like we had a white elephant. Basically, we had a regifting thing a few days ago, at church at the youth group, and that was really cool. We played some games, played like Family Feud and stuff, and we exchanged different gifts that we didn't want, and it was pretty cool. It was a good fellowshipping thing, and I want to do more of that. Get out of my comfort zone and just actually build relationships with people in the church. And don't get me wrong, I mean, there are people too, and I know it can be difficult sometimes. You might not vibe with the same people, but we worship the same God. So I'm looking like, let's at least be comfortable around with one another if we come to the place of worship once a week. You know what I'm saying? Right. And that's what I was talking to my wife about. That I want to do that. I'll do that a lot more. And I talked to God about it too. What He wants me to do. So it's just little things I want to change up. Personally. As far as my health is pretty good. I mean, thank you for the military for that. So I don't have to. I'm not really too worried about that, but it's mainly like just spiritual things that I want to change for resolution, because I know people want to go to the gym. Ain't nothing wrong with that. What I'm saying? Health is important, but me personally, like, I'm really focusing more like my spiritual finances, things of that nature, where we can do a little bit more, go on more vacations. And yeah, man. And like I said, I'm at the right time now. Like, I talk to my parents like every day. I talk to my mom, my dad, my grandparents. And one time I ain't used to talk to my mom like that, because with the divorce that happened back in 2014.
I remember you told me about that.
Yeah, and it was just a lot going on, man. But we over it. And like I said, ever since I got married to my wife, she showed up to my wedding, so we end up talking a lot more. I talk to him almost every single day, so I know exactly what's going on. I know when my mom is sick and all that stuff. Like, we talk all the time, and which is a beautiful thing on both sides. And my sister's doing pretty good. She's back in school. You know what I'm saying? And so we slowly, things are slowly getting back together, and I want that to keep going. And like you said before, like 2023 is and many more years, it's going to be good. It's going to be real good. We had to go through these things, man. But what I realized is that you build relationships with people. God likes that, and He will bless you. You just gotta continuously to, like I said, to be good, and just try not to burn bridges, and You know, when you
Repent,
go through,
man.
yeah,
Repent
and
for real,
repent.
for
Yeah,
real. That's the
when you go
biggest.
through
That's the
trials,
biggest thing right there.
yeah, yeah. When you go through trials, man, it's temporary, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just a way to develop you. And like I said, God will always, He will never leave you nor forsake you. I truly believe that, man. So, and like I said, man, I love your channel, DJ Killzone, man. It's like really fun. Like just watching you play and stuff and grow. I was like, man, it's pretty cool, man. Like, and I can just see the passion too, man. You have so.
Oh yeah, man. Like I tried so many times, man, getting away from this, and it was either from you or
Yeah.
shout out to Darius Robbins and Mike Tech Global. A lot of
Oh,
people, man,
yeah.
have been like, yo, keep going, keep doing your thing, and me and him about to work, man. I don't know how, but I know God gonna make a way for that to happen, because I know that's gonna help me, kind of take me over the top. And same thing with you. Like anybody that's trying to, market themselves and need help building their fan base, Mike Check Global, man. He didn't pay me to say that or nothing like that. I'm just putting it out there. But be prepared to invest in yourself. I say it like that. Like to be prepared to invest in yourself. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? Nothing is free. Um, but be prepared to invest. I feel like we got to start doing that. I think I was just talking to my mom about that earlier. Like I bought some shoes for work. I got some shoes, and I'm gonna buy me some shoes. I'm gonna buy not nothing like no designer, but I'm about to start buying clothes. About to start uh you know invest, like you said, investing more in my health, because I did lose. I lost like the last year. I lost like, well, no, let me see here. 6 months ago, I lost 10 pounds. I was like 330. Like my
Okay.
heaviest, I went down to 328, and now I'm at 321. So, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm actually about to get on the Oculus and get the Creed game, because um I got Thriller to Fight on Oculus, but I'm gonna get that Creed game as
Wait,
well.
Oculus, is that the VR headset or?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
My
They got a sale going on.
my neighbor, well, my ex neighbor, my church member, he ended up having that, and he came over. Him and his wife showed it to us, and I was like, bro, like this is freaking amazing. Like I was in my living room, but it felt like I wasn't in my living room. I was somewhere else, and like it was just super amazing. Like you can, and it's cool too because you can play a PlayStation 2 game. Like it's so cool how they had
Yeah,
it.
yeah. I
I like,
hadn't I
oh my,
haven't installed that yet, but I plan
oh
on. I
my God,
forget.
I'm like yeah, like the old school back TVs. That took me back. That took me back when I was like 7 or 8 years old playing Grand Theft Auto 3. I was like, this is crazy. And when I took it off, I was like, what? Like it took me a while to adjust to reality. Man.
Yeah, and it's a lot of
Yeah,
black creators that's on there. Like out last night for New Year's, right?
yeah.
I was in the main Horizon hub, and they had Shaq has like a concert, and like he had
Oh,
Cardi B, Lil Yachty, he had Drumline, he had Killer Mike, he had a
oh,
lot of different people. Then
God.
I took this person that I met at the Shaq concert. I said, "Yo, I took our little me avatars. We ran over to the Biggie concert." And then while I was in the Biggie concert, I told him about the Meg The Stallion. Now, yeah, I did buy that Meg The Stallion. It's like $8.
You
No,
did
yeah,
$80?
yeah, no, $8. It's not 80. No.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah, no. But I
okay,
got it when it was $6.
okay.
So I just got on there, and they just did an update like behind the scenes, and it's like you actually there. I was like, I see why Tori is over. But again, Samson and Delilah, I was like, all right, well, but
You
it
know, I
was
was
like,
making a joke. I was making a joke, right? I was looking like, dang, because Megan is a big woman, and Tory Lance like 5'5", 5'6". He's short, so I was just saying, like, man, Tory part, like, man, the reason why I shot, man, I had to defend myself. I'm like, yeah, I mean, Megan is pretty
that,
big. So,
you know what, and that's the reason why God, like I told you, because I had another situation with the same cat that was impersonating my ex, right? And
yeah,
then and when I was in fourth grade, I had the same similar situation. This girl that was my same height, we was like 5 feet at the time, both of us. And I told you this story before, Link, but I'll
yeah,
tell your audience. So I asked my mama, right, to can I go with her, and shout out to my big homie, big cousin Shemai. I said, hey, if I can get Shamont to chaperone us, can we go to the NSYNC concert? You know what I'm saying? Because me and her, like, she had some mom and dad issues. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like her parents had divorced. My mom and dad had parted ways. So I'm like, we'd be on the phone like for like an hour at a time and night, like until either my mom or her mom would tell her, she's like, well, how do you like me, Killzone? I mean, like me, AJ, what are the so we was just puppy love, and I was like, I told mom, I said she really cute, and I pointed her out and everything. She was like, "Oh, okay, I see." Cause she was like, something my mama had said. But I say, "Mama, can I take her?" Because NSYNC just came out, so I would have my CD player. And she was like, "Oh, this other little dude that I like, I call him kissing my friend." So I had like say, "Yeah, such and such," because this other girl that I was telling you about earlier that I
Mm-hmm.
was trying to get on, right? She got with my friend. So, I'm in the back. I got No Strings Attached playing in the background. You know what I'm saying? Like I got I got that playing like, oh, you know how you back in the day used the Mac and you just put some songs in the background.
Yeah.
So I said before I call her the second time, I say, "Mama, can I do it?" So she's like, "Yeah." So I say, when I get on the phone, play like I'm asking you for the first time, and you gonna say yeah, because when I got on the phone and I said, "Look, let's go to the NSYNC concert," it's like, what money? I said, I asked, like, I'm gonna ask my mom and see what she say. So I say, "Mama," she's like, "Yeah." And can we go to the NSYNC concert if Shamont take us? And then she's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna see. Yeah, I'm gonna see it." I'm like, "Mom, well, yeah, y'all can go, y'all can go." I'm like, "Oh yeah." She like, "Oh my God, AJ." No, 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 no. So I'm like, I'm over. I hang the phone up. I slap five with my mama, and then I go back to playing N64, whatever I was doing. Fast forward, my mama slept the tickets, right?
Mm-hmm.
I said, "Mama, they didn't." So I go over. I got a box of chocolate. I got a little rolls out of Aldi. I walk over there, and her friend tells her such and such tells me such and such say quit stalking her. I'm like, stalking her? What? And then she started slapping on me, hitting on me, all type. One time she asked me, she walked, they brought us in the counselor office. I was like, "Look, I ain't even talked to this girl. She slapped me, she did this, that, and the third, and all I want to do was just be her friend. Like I really liked her. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
we too young to be boyfriend and girlfriend, but I really, really feel like, and I've never felt like this about no girl before, right?" So she walks up to me and was like, "This what you want?" So she kissed me dead in the mouth, and
Oh.
then with all her might, cocked back and slapped me in the face. So I don't know at this point if I'm turned on or angry. Like it's a fury of emotions
Right.
going on. So we go outside. She take the what's called take us outside, and I'm like Neo in the Matrix. I'm dodging hits and all this other stuff, and so we get suspended. Now we come back. The whole school, like they was making me look like Tory Lane, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now I had eighth graders talking about they was gonna beat me up at the school and throw me in the dumpster. I had chicks, moving away from me, all different type of stuff. So we get back, we had to go down to the office to sign back in because we didn't sign in from being suspended. And so I got suspended for 3 days. She got suspended for one.
Mm.
So she slapped. I'm talking about she slapped me in front of front of the office. Her mom worked in the office as secretary, and she was mad at me. She was furious. She was like, "You lied to my daughter, saying you gonna go here, and that didn't happen, and then this, that, and the third." But I found out her friend said that I took her to the concert. So
Mm.
this all happening, like, you know what I'm saying, like because of it. But then when she did, I just fell to the floor, and I was in front of everybody, made a circle, and she was getting ready to cock back, and her mama came out, bow, 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 start just whooping her in front of everybody, right? Her mama gets suspended.
Wow.
My mama go, "All right, we finna press charges on her because if you had to hit her, you'd have been going to juvenile." So boy, I was in
Yeah.
there. I'm like, dang, I'm crying with the pen in my. I'm like, "Mama, hey, please let me not sign this, or I'm going to jail." I'm like, "Oh man." So I looked up and her mother said, put her hand on my shoulder, and said, "Son, you do what your mother tell you to do." You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't want to be no snitch. In my mind, even back then, I don't want to be no snitch. So, so I signed it, whatever, and I said, you know what? I'm sorry, I ain't ever want this to happen. Like, I really, really, like, I love you. Woo, woo. Like, I know we young, too young. So anyway, fast forward, we go to high school. Just 5, 6, 7 years go down the line. We in high school. We didn't say nothing to each other for like the first year. She was a year ahead of me. She's really smart. I would see her mom periodically when I was catching the bus or when I wasn't with my mom, but I would see her out when I was with people, right? So she was like, "Oh, how you doing?" Giving me hugs and saying, you should call and we should, you and such should talk. Like it's a, what I'm saying? Like I feel like you'll be a real good young man for my daughter to date. And I was like, "Yes, ma'am." And I would take the number, but my mama would be like, "No, don't call her." You feel me? So
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? So it's like, what
No,
did I
I'm
do? So
listening. Yeah.
I wrote a note to her. I said, you know what? I found out that somebody was dropping salt on us, and like I apologize. You know what I'm saying? Like I really wanted to take you. I had got permission. It just didn't happen, and I dropped like a little mixtape, some cards off, like it was Valentine's Day or something. And at the end of it, bro, we was cool. We didn't date. She graduated and she went on about her business. But
Mm.
you know what I'm saying? I never seen her again. She ain't on social media or whatever. But my whole life could have been different if I had to like hit back. So cautionary tale, y'all.
Yeah.
You gotta keep I don't care how much alcohol is involved, how horny you get, whatever. Like even back then I knew like, yo, I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro.
Yeah. Hey man, hey, them stories, man.
People be feeling like it's cap, but it happened, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
It happened.
Listen.
It's,
Oh
it's
God.
real life. They think we playing chess.
Right. Oh, Jesus, man. You just gotta literally be predetermined. You gotta like think 5, 6 moves ahead, bro. Oh man, it's just
Telling you.
man, but yeah, man.
Link, go ahead. I know you got some other people, man, coming up here, man. We'll be here all day. I'm finna go and stream Midnight
Okay.
Sun. So if y'all once you get through closing the stream down, uh the NFL needs to get Steve Kroenke up out of there and get somebody owner for the Rams that actually want the Rams to win and be a contender every year, not just one year. Just to make the investors and make everybody in the commission and everybody
Happy.
happy.
Yeah.
And,
Yo,
and keep going. Chargers, Raiders, the whole Western Conference. Keep on doing your thing. Shout out to who else who do I want to shout? I actually ain't even been into football. I'm slowly creeping back into basketball, but I feel like
yeah,
to all
that's
my black brothers and sisters, because we had the Brittany Griner thing happen. I feel like this. It's enough people that's millionaires in the game right now that if they stop playing and we went and made our own league, I mean, we seen it with XFL, we seen it with the Big Three. Let's support our own people in 2023, man. For real, for real.
most definitely, and that's the biggest thing. Oh man, it's funny that you mentioned that too, man. I was with my father and to visit him on Thanksgiving, and they have this place in Stonecrest, Georgia called Black Wall Street, and it's actually one of the only ones in the nation right now. And then basically, it has a store of a black entrepreneur selling things. It's like a black thrift store. It's actually really good. They had like nice pictures. They had pictures of Malcolm X. They had stuff like pretty much everything. They had like things from the Negro League, like baseball attire. I was like, wow, like it was really cool. I really enjoyed that, man. And like I said, like just voting, supporting our own and things of that nature. That's a beautiful thing, and that's how you create like generational things, man. So, but yeah, I totally agree. Yeah, man. But all right, Killzone, I'm looking forward to your live, brother. And thanks for coming in, man. I really do. Thanks for coming on, bro. I really appreciate you.
All right, man. I appreciate you too, bro.
Yeah.
And I see you, man. Once you get that 5 in that Series X, man, we gonna make some. When you ready to make some content, man, just
Oh
let me
yeah.
know. We gonna do it. We gonna do the thing, man, and make sure y'all follow me and Link on TikTok. Get us to that 1,000 so we can do our
Please.
thing. So we appreciate everybody that's in here, man. I see Harry. I seen who else been in the chat. Everybody that's in the chat, man. I see y'all.
Apex. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, Manuel. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Shout out to Apex for that 5 for Link, man. Appreciate everybody. And I'm finna go ahead and get this month started before it get too late, man. I had to get out, move around,
Oh
and
yeah.
get some exercise in before I sat down from this morning, man. So it's been a real bless. Happy New Year, bro.
You too.
Appreciate you for everything, and I'll talk to you later, bro.
All right, brother. Take care, man.
All right, peace.
Peace. That was brother Killzone Jones. Killzone Jones. That's my homie. Like I said, go subscribe to him. Please do. But yeah, man. So yeah, in the game, like I said, the Chargers. Thank you for the Chargers crew coming in. They did a really good job. They won. Moving on. We really want the Ravens to lose so we can at least secure that 5th seed. But Mike Williams ended up scoring a touchdown. No, he didn't score a touchdown, but he made some good catches, getting his feet in bounds. And I just have to say, Joe Lombardi is that dude right now. He called a good game. So let this momentum, like I stated before, let's carry on into the playoffs. Carry on to the playoffs. That's what we needed. Because it looks like, because I feel like the Ravens are probably going to clinch that 5th seed. So it looks like we're going to have to go against the Cincinnati Bengals, which is all right. So it's Joe Burrow. It is what it is, man. We can't avoid these teams anyway. We're going to have to go against the Bengals or the Chiefs, the Bills. I mean, you got to go through those tough teams, right? So we're just gonna have to see how this goes. Like I said, hopefully they have the ability to go ahead and win it all. Make a deep playoff run. This will be the first time Justin Herbert's in the playoffs, so we can see what he can do. And I actually was just checking in and watching old Justin Herbert, right? His old his college stuff, his college tapes. I was looking like, man, like this dude can really throw the ball, man. He's good and utilizing his strength, man. This is what we need, So it's just a beautiful thing, man. So that's all I really gotta say on that. Like I said, thank you for Apex. Thank you for everyone coming in. Let's do a live stream. Like I said, we talking about this, man. It's been an hour and 22 minutes. Let's see. Wow. All right. Might go ahead and just end this live stream. I don't think anybody else coming in. A Charger crew. But yeah, man, it's good. It's good to win. Good victory. So moving on to the Denver Broncos. Hopefully we can be able to sweep them this season and do good. And like I said, Larry Roundtree looked good. He ran the ball pretty good. And this is something that we can really ask for. So I'm gonna actually look into that victory speech. See what Brandon Staley has up his sleeves at that moment. So but yeah, man. But yeah, this is moving forward to 2023. Like I said, just getting on live stream, having people have an opportunity to speak, having them up here. And yeah, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and close this. Thank you guys. Follow me on TikTok as well at Young Lee Jr. 395. Please do that. I think we almost at 400 followers. I'm at 388. So please do that, and also subscribe to this YouTube channel. Let's continue to get this channel growing. And yeah, so yeah, if anybody else don't have anything else, I'm probably go ahead and just close it out and everything. Man, freaking Ravens, man, they're about to win this game. They're about to have 11 wins this season. Oh my goodness. That's freaking insane. The punter, he threw it? Oh my God. I thought he caught it for a minute. I'm like, what? Oh man, is any of my Chargers crew? Any of my Chargers crew coming in? Like I said, everybody they was coming in deep, man. I like y'all. I like it. I like it. Freaking Giants, bro. Giants clinched the spot. Really surprisingly too. I had to say I had to give it up to the Carolina Panthers. They were a good team. They were competitive. They try to at least be in it for the NFC South, but going against the GOAT, man, and they were up like 21 points, man. First half, whatever. Second half, they was good, man. But they just couldn't pull it off, man. Unfortunately, so it'd be like that. It'd be like that. Walking up into PE like it's game 7 of the NBA Finals. I know live stream. Yeah, I'm probably gonna live stream a lot more though. Yep. Let's see what this game is. Probably gonna close in a minute. Damn, 13-6. That's still anybody's game. Pulling for the Steelers. Come on, let's get that 5th seed. And let's win out with the Broncos, man. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Come on, pulling for you. Mike Tomlin, have a good game. Please. Please do. That's what we asked for. Oh, man. But this is about to be a good year. It's a blessing, man. Like I said, I'm trying to go live a lot more. Get used to doing this. But yeah. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, share this video. I guess I'm going to head to a close. I'm going to finish out this Steelers and Ravens game. All right, man. Y'all take care.